Hello and welcome to my RuneScape 3 Ultimate Iron Man, where I journey through this world with just a gear on my back, the stuff in my little sack, and a dream. Hello and welcome. Well then, I actually got a blowpipe piece on this Slayer task. That's a fun way to start it, the bone blowpipe. Kinda wish I didn't throw away that chitin piece now. Got a great demon slayer task, so I might as well kill some more krill with that. Still need some subjugation to fill out my magic armor setup, and also just a couple more pieces for when I eventually get the necromancy power armor. Hey, got myself some boots of subjugation. Nice. That'll be good for the magic setup. Level 90 magic, very nice. And some war priest for some gaming components. Lots of unlocks there. Well, that's the whole Slayer test done and only one piece of subjugation. Scam game. Got myself an Abyssal Demons test. Let's compare the Sun Spirit to the Zamorak Godsword, see which one works better. And then if this does indeed work better, I'm gonna get this up to level 10, disassemble it, and move with the gizmos over to the Godsword. Level 94 prayer. Was just in Prif making some urns when I noticed it was a half an hour, so I decided to go ahead and do this for a while. Alrighty, let's compare. Sun Spear, we have 73% accuracy on task, and with the Godsword, 100% accuracy. So yeah, Godsword is better for Abbey Demons, which is basically the only place I use melee. So once I get the Sun Spear to level 10, I'll disassemble it and augment and perk up the Godsword. I'll probably use melee a lot more often than just Abbey Demons once I either get the Dragon Rider Lance or after I get through the 99 smithing grind and make myself a set of Masterwork armor, because that's going to be my melee gear since it's easily obtainable power armor. And I may even make the tier 100 a sword you'll be able to craft when the mining smithing update happens be my melee weapon, but that just depends if it actually is better than the melee weapon I have. I just logged on for today. First kill I do, I get that abyssal head. Oh, that is, what the heck. I think that's the last drop from Abyssal Demons I can get. Aside from the higher level Abyssal Demons. Let me see here. Mauritania. Oh, that is... I can make the stuffed head now, and I can also do Abyssal Bane stuff with the stuffed head now if I want to, but that is hilarious. Alright, let's go ahead and use the Abyssal Demon head on the taxidermist here so I can get it stuffed. And now I can go get my plank box and I'll put it up in the house. I have to make a skills haul real quick, but let's build the headspace and put the Abyssal head up there. Now I can attune Baneite ore to become a Abyssal Bane if I ever want to do that. Not sure why, but it's an option I have now. 97 Slayer! Fantastic! I can now kill another corrupted creature, Dust Devils. I decided to take a short break to do a bit of herb lore and use up the majority of the rainers I had to make some prayer potions. Brings me up to over 1,000 for those prayer potions. Very nice. That'll be useful for future bossing and whatnot. Already at my max stack of hard clues, so I guess after this Slayer task I'll be doing a bunch of hard clues. Just gonna stack the caskets up, not gonna open them up yet. Alrighty, Sun Spirit's level 10. Let's go ahead and disassemble that. Get myself another juicy experience and pop 78 Invention. Ooh, I can get the charge drain reduction and the jump chance reduction. I'll do that next after this Slayer task. But I already got my God Sword augmented, so let's go ahead and put the gizmos on here. And there we have level 95 prayer. That is fantastic. Decided to go ahead and spend a little time to just knock that out since I was so close to it. But I now have access to the best damage prayers I have currently am able to use, unless I manage to get the drops from Nex, Angel of Death. Let's go ahead and get these on there. Let's see. Turmoil, set that right there. Anguish, let's get that right there. Torments, and Sorrow. Fantastic. This will make future bossing much better. So, the new Archaeology dig site has just released, Damonheim one. I'm pretty close to my 2,000 Slayer points, but I'm just gonna go ahead and give it a quick visit and look around and see what it's like. Place is certainly popping. Look at all these people here. New content always is very busy when it first comes out, and there's actually going to be 2 new skilling offhands with this dig site, as well as a new Archaeology relic. And the Archaeology relic might actually be useful for me, because given it that it gives 50% more experience per summoning pouch that you make. Although apparently what it does is that instead of all the summoning pouches being made all at once, you do them one at a time. And honestly, that's actually kind of cool, because it means I'd have to do less trips and it'd be a bit more AFK for me to train. Have to grab less secondaries to train it, which all in all, that actually is very useful for me. I'll have to see what it's like once I get that. It seems like I almost have the level to do all the surface level spots, but this one needs 87. I'm at 86. That's interesting. I know there is a secondary lower level that you can do, but it seems like you need a higher archaeology for that. You also need to study this imposing door here, it looks like, and I think you need to have a higher dungeoneering level to go down as well. Yeah, you need level 95 dungeoneering to get to the lower level of the Archaeology dig site, which is quite interesting as well. I got all kitted out in my archaeology outfit. I'm just going to go ahead and do all the surface level stuff until I complete all the mysteries and complete any collections I can, and hope maybe I'll get that relic after all. Well, that's certainly interesting. Just got my first damaged artifact, and I looked at 2 large dungeoneering token boxes. Could do token farming while training archaeology, but I'd prefer to do tetra compasses if I'm going to do regular trainings. But that's kind of cool that that's an option. A classic Jagex move. Despite the fact that the new dig site lets you start getting volcanic ash a lot earlier, you still apparently need level 90 to screen the soil. That doesn't really make much sense to me. But I guess that means I just can't screen my soil. That's very convenient. Just hit 87 archaeology, finishing all the artifacts from the spot over here, and now I can do this. And once I hand these 3 into Sharingan, I'll be able to get the new relic. Alrighty, turn this in and I'll get the item needed for the new Archaeology relic for summoning. So let's go activate that and give it a test run. I now have Spirit Weaver. Let's just go ahead and replace Unexpected Diplomacy with it. Alrighty, got it active, and let's go do an inventory and see how long it takes with this inventory setup. Alrighty, let's see how long it takes to do 20 pouches. About 50 seconds, so getting 50% more experience per pouch is actually pretty nice. Saves money on spirit shards and crimson shards, and saves time getting the materials. But honestly, I'm not sure how useful this relic would be for regular Ironman or main accounts. I mean, for me, because I can't necessarily stockpile the stuff, having extra experience is actually fantastic. But for even just a regular normal Ironman who will stockpile a ton of materials in their bank over time, I'm not sure it's really useful for regular accounts. But I think when I do my summoning training, I will have the relic active, because the extra experience means less trips overall, and I don't mind waiting a minute or so to do an inventory. But yeah, I still got the one mystery I can do over at the new dig site, but I'm just gonna finish that later since it's RNG items you need to get from the spots. And get back to my Slayer grind so I can get to 2,000 Slayer points and start killing nice Strykewyrms. But I like the new dig site so far. I can't visit the bottom level till I have 95 dungeoneering, and I think it's 103 archaeology for the easiest spot down there. Just hit level 90 range. Very nice. A lot of unlocks there, including the essential crossbows. Still not sure if I'm ever going to actually go for it or not. Alrighty, got 2,000 Slayer points. Let's go ahead and get that ability now. Be able to attack Ice Strykewyrms without a fiery item. There we are. No confirmation method or anything. It just whoop, takes the 2,000 from me. I think that means I'll be able to start getting Ice Strykewyrm Slayer tasks, because I don't think it was assigning it to me because I didn't have a fire cape. It's the Staff of Light is a 1 in 512 on task. It says you can get it off task, but I'm not sure what the drop rate is, so I'm going to look up which Slayer Master has the best chance of giving me Ice Strykewyrms as a Slayer task. So, according to the Slayer task weighting calculator on the wiki, Mandrith here actually has about a 17% chance of giving me a Ice Strykewyrm task with Slayer VIP tickets, while the next one would be like Lane Achaea at like a total of 8 or 9% because of like the 5.6% chance for an Ice Strykewyrm and like a 2.6% chance for just some Strykewyrm cluster task. So let's see if I can get lucky and get an Ice Strykewyrm right away from Mandrith. No. But, ooh, mammoths will be fun to kill. Guaranteed collection long entry, mammoth tusk. Should probably grab food instead of just trying to use prayer against these guys. Although these guys are weak to stab, so maybe having the Sun Spear would still be useful, but oh well. And I got a new collection log, my first Granite Mall. Watch out, Runecrafters, I'm coming for you. Hey, there we go, 116 Ice Strykewyrms. I don't have enough points to prefer it, unfortunately, but that's fine. If I don't get the Staff of Light on this task, I'll just keep killing Ice Strykewyrms. Level 98 Slayer, I can kill Gemstone Dragons, the Onyx ones, and one more level, I have 99. That'll actually be a useful cape, be able to teleport directly to the Slayer Masters. Slayer task complete. Unfortunately, no Staff of Light this time. I am gonna go grab another one, see if I can't get another Ice Strykewyrm task, but if not, I'll just keep killing them until I get it, even if the drop rate is less, but the wiki doesn't say how rare it is. Alrighty, my Death Ward and Robe Top and Bottom are both at level 12, so let's go ahead and siphon these up for some nice juicy experience. 79, and this should bring me up to level 80. That is fantastic level to reach. I can get the large generator now, which really doesn't do much for me, except that it will allow me to actually build more machines. So I'll be able to build maybe 1 or 2 more auto-disassemblers for even more storage. I think I'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, I got the large generator made, and I have 4 auto-disassemblers now and 1 alchemizer. I tried doing like 3 alchemizers to maximize the energy and use them all, but apparently you can only have 2 alchemizers at a time, so I just decided to go 4 disassemblers and 1 alchemizer. But once I get the jumbo generator, I'll be able to do 1 more disassembler, or maybe make another alchemizer, and then I'll have the full machine storage open to me. Managed to open up a bit more space in my looting bag now. Got all these completely filled up. Got the flakes here I'm saving for my future rune pouch, as well as the raw sharks I'm saving once I run out of the food I currently have. I'm gonna level my cooking up to 80 so I can cook them, as well as just some extra super restores. I've got put the salve amulet in here, since that's the only amulet that I have that can be put in here, and I only grab that when I'm killing undead. And then snapegrass and red spider eggs. To be honest, I'm not sure why I'm keeping these, aside from making prayers and super restores, but figured I'd keep them for now. And that's of course the inks for my necromancy, all the elder logs, as well as mahogany logs and the 5 Sirenic scales. And then I've got the 2 dormant anima core helms and the 1 core body, as well as all the dragonbane arrows I have. I need to go on an AFK grind and finish up the elder log gathering so I can finish building the fort. I'd have to use up the mahogany logs to train to 99 using construction contracts, but that's fine, and then I'll be able to finally finish the fort. It's just a shame that the machines have a limit that you can only put items worth less than 500,000 GP into them, and it's based off their GE value, not their high alch value. So like the bone blowpipe I got as a drop, it's only worth 647k, but that GE value, but only 3,000 high alchs. But unfortunately that means I can't store it in the machine, so that's why it has to stay in my looting bag. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's a double agent, and I just got the Spy Master title from clicking on it. That's pretty awesome. I think that's like 50 or 60 penguins, I forget which. Well, that's a shame. I decided to go ahead and do a couple more Slayer tasks, and I got Ice Strykewyrms 2 more times, so I've done 3 tasks against them, but no Staphylite yet. And I just ran out of Slayer points going for skips to try to get it, then I failed, so I guess I'll just be killing them off task. Level 92 magic, very nice. Just going and doing this Dark Beast Slayer task. I keep flip-flopping between actually doing tasks to try to get Strykewyrm tasks and not. And I've done 3 Strykewyrm tasks so far, and I've done about an extra 400 kills off tasks, so just keep plugging away at it. Another ceramic scale, very nice. These are always good to stack up. I think that brings me up to 6. Got a new collection log. I think this is my first one from the Revenant collection. The Corrupt Dragon Battle Axe. I suppose one benefit of not getting the Staphylite yet is I've seen 8 different of the double agent penguins, and so I've gotten 6 easies, and 1 medium, and 1 elite casket saved up for next time I open up my caskets. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I can't pass up on the Abyssal Demon Slayer task, so I'll take a short break from Ice Strykewyrms and kill some Abbey Demons. I'm up to 1,000 killed. I've done about 5 different Slayer tasks, and I've killed about 400 of them off tasks, so I'm officially dry for the Staphylite. I have gotten 2 different Brawling Gloves so far during this, a Hunter one and a Cooking one. I think I'll go ahead and save these for now. I need to do a little cooking grind so I can get up to 80 and switch over to Sharks from Ghostly Souls, because that'd be better healing for sure. Got my Wand and Orb here up to level 12, so let's go ahead and save these for some nice experience. I was hoping I'd thought of the Staphylite before this so I could just disassemble them, but oh well. 81 Invention, and only 81, close to 82. Anything new? Just Auto-Disassembler Merc 2. I think that's just higher capacity and throughput, so I'd actually be able to store more, but they think it takes more energy as well, so not really worth it. Well, how about that? I wasn't aware that you could actually only spot 10 00 penguin agents a week, because that's how many I've seen so far, because I've gotten 7 easy caskets, 2 mediums, and 1 elite. So, learn something new every day. Just doing a bit of energy gathering since my charge pack is basically empty. I only got 3,000 charges left, which is only 13 minutes. Gonna get 40,000 radiant energy, which will be good for 100 divine charges, so another 300,000 in the pack. It pains me to see one of the double agent penguins and not be able to spy on it because I have my maximum of the week. Give me the free casket! As much as it pains me to lose this 285 task streak, black demons in the wilderness are just a cancer to kill, so I'm gonna do spirit skipping and reset my task streak. And I think I'll just do that whenever I don't have the Slayer points to skip a task, because I just want to get Ice Strykewyrm tasks. Nice, just at 93 magic. Got a pair of magic Brawling Gloves, so I'm just using these up. Another Slayer task done, no Staphylite yet. I'm probably going to end up getting 99 Slayer before I get the Staphylite. Alrighty, just 1 more Strykewyrm killed and this will be level 99 Slayer. It'd be kind of funny if I managed to get the drop right at 99. "99 Slayer achieved! Huzzah, huzzah!" Still no Staphylite though, so the grind continues. Yeah! That took way longer than I expected. 1,415 Ice Strykewyrms, about 300 or 400 of them off task. But I finally got it. Wow, that took way too long. That is fantastic though. What makes matters worse though is I'm gonna eventually need to get a second one for the Master Clue stash, but I'm just so glad I finally got it. I can combine it and turn it into the Staff of Darkness. Let's just grab the Worm Heart here, and I believe I can just use the Worm Heart on the Staphylite. And I will get the Staff of Darkness. That's only at 50% charge. I think I can still augment it. If not, then I'll have to get another one to fully charge it. Which would mean I need to get a total of 3, but I got the Staff of Darkness now. Okay, that is fantastic. I can augment it even if it is not fully charged. That is just awesome. So I got an augmented Staff of Darkness. Fantastic. I think I'm just gonna keep doing some Slayer then until I get these to level 10 so I can disassemble them and this will become my magic weapon. But I managed to achieve my goal and managed to make myself a Staff of Darkness. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna continue on with Slayer, just get these level 10 to disassemble them, and then I'm gonna process all these materials I've got. Make a bunch of bows with these, cook all these up, not using the cooking gauntlets I have. Then I'm gonna make a bunch of Ceradoan brews using the crushed bird's nest and however many toad flax I have, and I plan on saving those. Be nice to get some herb lore experience up there. And then I'm gonna use the the cooking gauntlets I have to work myself up to level 80 cooking by fishing and cooking ghostly souls and just disassembling them so I can start using sharks. But this is a great place to end things then. Ciao for now, folks. I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. All that good jazz. Still got the 2 giveaways. The Barrows Dye at 250 subs. And if I manage to ever hit 500 subs, I got a Shadow Dye to give out. RNG strikes back, and I get the second Staff of Light already, just finishing up the Slayer task. Hidey hole built and filled, and now this is the end of the episode, since I got this hidey hole made.